with me, I'll just press the start streaming and just get Simon to confirm that it is streaming.
Okay.
Yep, Steve. Perfect. Thank you, Simon. Chair, it is live streaming, so if you want to start the meeting, feel free to do so.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this extraordinary meeting of the Fire Service, in which we have reported a large number of 10 people who played a valuable and distinguished contribution to Government Somerset Fire and Rescue Authority. Firstly, a long-standing member and notable stalwart and a committed servant to Appleton, Councillor Andrew Eastman. Your dulcet tones will be sorely missed. Secondly, Polly Colthorpe, whose quiet wisdom and well thought through arguments have been of great value to both members and officers, particularly your proofreading skills, far exceeding the rest of us. You will also be sorely missed. And finally, Amy Webb, an outstanding member of our senior management team and a distinguished treasurer. You have brought a vast array of different ways of looking at things. You've grown the whole time that you've been with us in the fire service, and rising right to the top of your particular discipline, with the one exception of not being able to move into the chief fire officer's position should there have been a vacancy, which sadly at the moment, from your perspective, there isn't. There's no way am I having the chief. But I just want to say, Amy, on behalf of us all, thank you so much for everything that you've done during your time serving us, and North Somerset will benefit greatly from your skills. So thank you very much indeed. On to apologies. So what apologies do I have? I know Jeff Trail and Andrew Saywell.
Those are the only two that I'm aware of, Chair.
So I'm going to add Andrew Eastman because I don't see him in the list. Fine. That takes us on to item 2, which is items requiring urgent attention. Ladies and gentlemen, I do have one this morning, and it's purely a question of exchange and changeover and making sure that we cover things. I believe you might or might not have had a briefing note, but the situation is that, as I mentioned just now, this is Amy's last meeting, and she will be leaving us on the 6th of May. So on the 24th of March this year, the Appraisals and Disciplinary Committee conducted interviews to secure a replacement. The authority had previously delegated the committee authority to confirm an appointment and to designate the person so appointed as the officer responsible for the proper administration of the authority's financial affairs in accordance with section 112 of the Local Government Finance Act 1998. The committee resolved to appoint Mr. Scott, and Mr. Scott has accepted the appointment, but the date of commencement has not yet been confirmed. As previously referenced, Section 112 of the Local Government Finance Act 1998 requires the authority to designate one of its officers as the officer responsible for proper administration of the authority's financial affairs. In the circumstances, as indicated above, the authority is asked to confirm Mr. Andrew Fairburn, the current head of finance, as the officer until such time as Mr. Scott takes up the post. Members, I just want you to agree that, please. And so I will ask anyone, do they dissent in any way on that point?
Happy to propose, Chair.
Second, Councillor
Thank you very much indeed. And nobody is indicating that they're not happy. So we'll take that as unanimous. Thank you very much indeed. I must apologise. I saw that both Polly and Amy put their cameras on just now. Did either of them wish to say make any comment at this stage before we move into the final part of our meeting? Holly, do
Thank you,
want-
Madam Chairman. I'm afraid I just came in with my camera on by mistake. Beg
Oh,
pardon.
no, it's not that. I was thanking you for the excellent work that you've done, particularly as your fantastic skills as a proofreader. Knock us all into a cocked hat where that's concerned.
Thank you very much, Madam Chairman.
And I look forward to seeing all three of you at different events or times when we're all free to be able to be moving around even more than we currently are. And I see that Amy has indicated that she doesn't wish to speak at this point. So thank you very much indeed for that. That then takes us on to item part 1, open committee. Could I call on the vice chairman of the authority, please, to move item 3, the exclusion of the press and the public, as printed on our papers 1 to 2. Vice chairman.
Thank you, Chair. Morning, everyone. I'm afraid I need to read it out in full. I move that in accordance with Section 108(4) of the Local Government Act 1972, the press and public be excluded from the meeting for the following items of business, on the grounds that they involve the likely disclosure of exempt information as defined in the following paragraphs of Part 1 of Schedule 12A as amended to the Act. For agenda item 4, paragraph 4, information relating to consultations or negotiations or contemplated consultations or negotiations in connection with a labour relations matter arising between the authority or a minister of the Crown and employees of or office holders under the authority. And for agenda item 5, paragraph 5, information of which, in respect of which a claim to legal professional privilege could be maintained in legal proceedings. I move, Chair.
Thank you, and I will second that. Is everybody in agreement?
Agreed.
Thank you very much indeed. And I'd like to welcome Mark Healy, who's managed to join us this morning. Good morning, Mark. We are now going to stop